don't understand why he's making these types of videos, or why anybody would make these types of videos other than to protect their already fragile ego and to project the insecurities on you. So y'all let me know what I'm missing, because I must be missing something. I'll let y'all lady, y'all be good. Again, my free masterclass, The Secrets to Making an Evolved Man, Crazy, is available at the link down in the caption on the bio. I'll let y'all lady, y'all be good. Peace.
This is why men don't want to date single mothers and take them serious. Imagine this. You wake up one day and you decide, I want to go buy a brand new car. So you take all the money that you saved up and worked hard for, you go down to your local dealership and you tell them, I want that car. It looks really nice. It's your favorite color. It has 0 miles on it, 0 previous owners, 0 accidents. So
I'm just looking at Derrick's face. What up, Team Jackson? What's happening? Derrick, he listened to Darius. Shout out to Darius, man. He listened to Darius. Like, he already got his cape. He's like, all right, here's my comeback. Here's my comeback. I got to do this right. Here goes my comeback season. You know, let's do it.
Oh, you purchased that car for $50,000. You drive it off the lot. Now imagine 8 to 10 years goes by. You get in a couple accidents. Your check engine light's on. It needs some other work done. It has 120,000 miles on it. And you say, I want to go buy another car. So you take that same car you got for $50,000 back to the dealership. And you say, hey, I want to trade this in for $50,000 when I originally bought it from. You know what they're going to do? They're going to look at you and laugh. That sales guy's going to say, listen, I'm not going to give you that. It has a lot of damage on it, a lot of wear and tear. But I can give you $8,000. Are you going to get mad? Are you going to get frustrated? No, you're going to take that $8,000, take what you can get, and move on, because you can't get full price of what you got it before. So this is how men view single mothers. Used, worn down, previous owners. Guys have ran it down and abused it and used it up. And women think that I want to get back on the dating market and get full price for what other men got for free. It's not going to happen.
You know, normally I really appreciate y'all sending me videos, tagging me, and asking my thoughts, but I could have done without this one. But let's talk about it, because there are guys who feel this way. However, not all. Not all. When I looked at this video, I looked in the comments, and there was a lot of dudes saying this brother's speaking for himself, not us, not any man that we know. So let me first and foremost make that clear. This does not represent all men, but there are guys who feel this way, and they're becoming...
I'm going to check them comments also, Derrick, to see if this dude's saying, speak for yourself. I don't know about that. You know, single moms are the cream of the crop. I'm not here to bash. You know, I've done videos on my experience on it. You guys can check them out. You know, I'll link them at the end. But I just think it's interesting. One of my subs sent me this video to react to. So we're going to go through it. Shout out to Darius, man. Darius be laying down these analogies all the time. Shit's funny as hell. But let's see what Team Jackson talking about.
More and more vocal these days for some reason. And whenever they say things like this, I notice they always say, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling the truth. Don't deflect. You know, the message is the message. It's the truth. So how about this? We don't shoot the messenger. Let's just deal with the message, because it's quite illogical. Now, he doesn't really clarify what makes a single mother like a used vehicle with all of these different miles. Not experiences, not even looks, but just the fact that she has a child, I'm guessing. Like, I'm not really sure if it's the single part or the mom part, but I'm gonna guess it's not the mom part that makes a woman like a used vehicle with all these miles and not nearly as valuable, because if that's the case, then his mother was better off not having him, according to his logic. So I'm gonna take a wild guess that that's not what he's saying, even though I'm sure she's looking at him talking this video, wishing she could have done some things differently, but that's neither here nor there. So it must be the single part, the part where a woman not only has a child, but is without a man, that makes her less valuable. But you don't even have to be a car expert to know, the moment you take a new vehicle off the lot, the moment a new vehicle leaves the dealership, it depreciates, sometimes as much as 20% or more. So just in terms of this horrible reference of women being like a new or even a used vehicle, it wouldn't be that the woman being without a man makes her less valuable. According to the vehicle reference, we would be the depreciator. We would be the downgraded. We would be the thing that will be taken.
That's right, Derrick. Go ahead and put it on the men. I think what Darius is trying to convey, and a lot of guys who talk about this subject of dating single moms, is what Team Jaxn tends to do is he makes it seem like being a single mother is better than actually dating. And I've done a video about the reasons why, based upon his reasons, you should date a single mother and why they're better. He gave a few reasons which are like crazy. But the thing is, guys like Team Jaxn try to push it on men to actually wife up single moms who, for the most part, haven't been married. They've been with a few dudes, have a few different baby daddies. And it's just not a man's preference, just like women have their preferences. And this is basically what Darius is talking about. But you, on the other hand, Derrick, you tell guys that something is basically wrong with them and they're not man enough to date a single mom, which is wrong.
And value away from the woman at best. Now, at worst, if anything, we're more like the used vehicle, because the whole point of a new vehicle costing more than a used vehicle with a lot of miles or any miles on it is that a new vehicle is expected to last longer. Therefore, you're supposed to get more benefit and utility, more usage out of it since the parts are newer and all that kind of stuff. But Google this, if you will. Who lasts longer? Who lives longer? Men or women? Women. About 5 to 10 years, according to statistics. So if anybody is most like a used vehicle that's going to require a lot of maintenance, that's going to break down at some point sooner than later, it would be us. But I think the reference of men or women being vehicles is silly, but something that's not.
It is silly. And what you said just now about women living longer, it's obvious reasons why, Derrick. And you know why. As opposed to what men do. Men are responsible for structuring this world. You know, everything that's built, everything that we have is mostly what men are doing. Men are out there fighting the wars. Men are out there doing all the hard labor for the most part. Men are basically putting themselves on the line to take care of their families, enduring the stress that the woman shouldn't be enduring. All of these other things and that's the reason why. But the car thing, yeah, we'll get back to that.
Trying to create a positive in this somehow is the part where he's just stating his preference. If he had just said it was just him, you know, it's okay if a man does not prefer a mother. Nothing is wrong with that. Some guys don't want a single mom because it comes with all these conversations and sorting out if the mother's going to put the child before him. You know, is she really wanting him for him or just wanting somebody to play the role of a father? Is there any baby daddy drama? Things like that. And some guys just prefer not to deal with that. Okay, cool. There's a difference, though, between stating your preference and spewing ignorance and calling it logic or trying to sound all philosophical and all that kind of stuff. And I'm confused as to why there's so much enthusiasm around these messages directed at single mothers telling y'all who don't want y'all. Like, I'm confused. I'm not seeing the same amount of energy coming from mothers, or single women, period.
I'm not saying men don't want single mothers. It's just not a preference. So I don't think we just basically saying stay clear. It's basically, and I wouldn't even tell men to stay clear. You just shouldn't try to play daddy in those situations. You know what I mean? Don't ever try to play daddy or move in on something that basically you absorbing another man's baggage and you taking up all these problems. Not at all. Don't do that.
That is like begging for the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be with a guy like this who's going to compare them to a used vehicle. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I must be missing something. Now, I have seen the energy from women and single mothers saying, hey, we want a good man. We want an evolved man who's secure enough within himself that he doesn't have to condescend and degrade us. We want a good man or an evolved man who has something going for himself and, you know, and all this other kind of stuff. And if you want that type of brother, by the way, I did a free master class that tells you how to set yourself apart and to bring out those qualities that evolved men are looking for in a woman. It's at the link down in the caption or in the bio, wherever you see it. And again, it's absolutely free. But
listen, did this brother just say that he got a master class on how a single mother can bring out the qualities to attract a good, evolved man? Did this brother just plug it? I mean, I know this is your video, Derrick. I'm just saying. But the fact that you still got credibility, or some women are still following you, have credibility after all this shit, and the fact that a woman would actually buy your course. I'm not hating making money, bro, but damn, a course, a master course on how to get you a simp? Damn.
Y'all help me understand, single women, single mothers, are y'all checking for a guy who presents himself like this brother has presented himself? Because if not, I don't understand why he's making these types of videos, or why anybody would make these types of videos other than to protect their already fragile ego and to project the insecurities on you. So y'all let me know what I'm missing, because I must be missing something. I'll let y'all lady, y'all be good. Again, my free masterclass, Secrets to Making an Evolved Man Crave You, is available at the link down in the caption on the bio. I'll let y'all lady, y'all be good. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto, you